Today we're going to be talking about inequalities with absolute values. So we've solved equations with absolute values before. Now we're just going to do it with inequalities. One thing to remember is when we solve problems with absolute value, you have to have two answers. One where it's written regular and one at the left side where negative. So we're going to solve this first equation just completely normal. Take away the absolute value signs to get m plus 2 is less than 1. Subtract 2 from both sides to get m is less than negative 1. So this is going to be one solution. Your second solution is going to be at the left side where negative. So I'm going to rewrite the problem I'm going to put parentheses around the left side and put a negative in front of it. So I'm going to distribute this negative through, add 2 to both sides to get negative m is less than 3. Now, remember this is kind of like a negative 1 in front, so we're going to divide both sides by negative 1. And when we do that, we have to flip the sign because we divide by a negative, and 3 divided by negative 1 is negative 3. So this is your other solution. So we're going to graph this similar to what we did last week. Open circle on negative 1, going to the left just a little bit for now. And then open circle on negative 3, going to the right. So you're shading in between negative 3 and negative 1. So this means m could be anything between negative 3 and negative 1. Okay, moving down. Okay, for number 2, doing the same thing. So we're going to solve it normal first. So subtract 1 from both sides to get 2k is greater than 6. Divide both sides by 2 to get k is greater than 3 for one of your solutions. Your next solution would be if the left side were negative. So distribute the negative through. Add 1 to both sides to get negative 2k is greater than 8. Divide both sides by negative 2. And again, since I divide by a negative, I'm going to flip the sign. And 8 divided by negative 2 is negative 4. So this is your second solution. Okay, so you have an open circle on 3 going to the right, and an open circle on negative 4 going to the left. So it should look like that. Okay, the last example, doing the same thing. So solve it normal, n minus 3 greater than equal, less than or equal to 2. Add 3 to both sides to get n less than or equal to 5 as one solution. Then your second solution, if the left side were negative, distribute that negative through. Subtract 3 from both sides. Remember that's a negative 1, so when we divide both sides by negative 1, we're going to flip the inequality symbol. Negative 1 divided by negative 1 is positive 1, so this is your second solution. So we have a closed circle on 5 going to the left, and a closed circle on 1 going to the right, so you're shading in between. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know.